Слушайте и смотрите Красную площадь. Парад Победы!
Парад! Под государственный флаг Российской Федерации и знамя Победы! Смирно! Для встречи слева! Накра!
Военнослужащие почетного караула вносят на Красную площадь государственный флаг Российской Федерации и знамя Победы в Великой Отечественной войне. 77 лет назад бойцы 150-й Идрицкой стрелковой дивизии в ходе штурма Берлина водрузили на Рейхстаге алое знамя Победы над поверженным фашизмом. Сегодня почетное право нести флаг Российской Федерации и знамя Победы предоставлено лучшим военнослужащим 154-го отдельного.
Парад! Смирно! Для встречи слева! Накра!
Под звуки встречного марша министр обороны Российской Федерации, Герой России.
Товарищ министр обороны Российской Федерации, войска Московского гарнизона для парада во знаменование 77-й годовщины Победы в Великой Отечественной войне построены командующий парадом генерал армии Столюков.
слушателей Военной академии сухопутных войск, курсантов военного университета, Военной академии материально-технического обеспечения, Михайловской военной артиллерийской академии и Академии войсковой ПВО.
Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 77-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне!
Сухопутные войска составляют основу вооруженных сил Российской Федерации. На всех этапах
Hello, my people. Good day. Greetings to all of you. Sorry that the video I have been jumping. There is a reason for it. I did it that way so that they will not strike my account because of the music at the background. That is Russian military parade. You know, that's the music they normally use when they are doing their parade. You know, the people we are working with or we are using their platforms, they always look for a reason to strike the account. So today is May 9. It's a special day to the whole world. Why? Because most of us remembered what happened during Second World War. A lot of lives were lost. A lot of families were divided. Countries was destroyed. A lot of human beings were wiped out of the map. Things happened on that special day. People were crying. A lot of things really happened. That's why I chose to join the international community in celebrating the Victory Day. And I love that most of you brought out this time to join in remembering what really happened. A lot of Nigerians died in this war under the command of the British. But whenever the world is celebrating on this wonderful day, Africans are being forgotten. It's very sad that a lot of Africans' blood flowed in the road to Berlin. A lot of the blood, a lot of lives that belong to the African great people were destroyed for the sake of European hegemony. Do you know what? If they fail to remember you, you will not forget yourself. If the West forget to invite African leaders whenever they are celebrating the victory day of Second World War, I believe African leaders should also map out a day for us to remember our own people that fight for the liberation and the freedom of the planet. We have a proverb that says in our dialect, in Igbo language, not because somebody never value you, you should not value yourself. Shehu, greetings. Africans died in Second World War, a lot of them. A lot of Nigerians died in Japan-American War. Yes, a lot of Nigerians fought in that war. I have watched their interview. They mentioned from Philippines up to the host city in Japan, or the entire Asia, where they went to fight for the liberation of the mankind. But the world has forgotten Africa. Most of them also stand firm with their microphone in front of television and question Africa, if Africa has ever contributed anything in mankind, alleviating, liberation, or promoting mankind. But Africans will remain quiet, because most of those that are leading Africa don't even care. They only after to fill their wallet. But I'm standing here today to remember those African men, great warriors of Africa, that stand under the Commonwealth flag to liberate the mankind. Due to the fascism, due to the hatred, due to the bad government that was pumped, feed, developed by the so-called Western empires. Because Hitler did not wake up just like that to conquer, to grow his army, to grow his military equipment and everything on his own. By that time, the world was also interconnected. But following what is happening today, following the egg that is about to hatch, that the West has been molding, trying to rebuild the same system that caused Second World War. Because by then, the West also hate Russia, hate Soviet Union. The reason is something that I know nothing about it. Joseph Kevin, good afternoon. Thank you for joining the celebration of today, May 9. Hitler was created. Hitler was pampered. Hitler was fed with every source of anything you may think of. Hitler did not just come up from nowhere to dominate the planet. Some people, some countries gave them loan. Some countries transferred their technology to Hitler. Some countries threw moral support to Hitler. Some countries signed accord, different accord, even though the Poland of today signed accord with Adolf Hitler. Yes. They signed peace and cooperation accord with Adolf. England signed accord with Hitler. Ask yourself, What type of accord are they signing? Why must they do that? They thought when they grow Hitler, when they arm Hitler, when they finance Hitler, Hitler will fight their war. West never ever tried to fight the Soviet. West never ever tried to bring their military at the forefront to face the Russian Federation. They always look for somebody to fight their war. Ask yourself, why? By that time, it was Germany. By that time, it was under the umbrella. If you look how everything works, they always, West always feed the neo-Nazi to fight their war. During First World War, the same thing happened. Second World War, they feed the Germans. They promoted the hatred. They promoted the Nazism. They feed Nazi with all sorts of wealth. I am here today to tell my African brothers, to remind you that West always feed, grow Nazism to fight their war. But always they failed. They started it from Hitler. Hitler did not accomplish their war. Hitler did not move to Moscow to fight their war for them. Hitler, first of all, swallowed the West. Because our people, you remember that proverb that says, if snake did not swallow snake of its type, it will never grow long. Never grow tall. So for Hitler to grow large, Hitler must first of all swallow the people that created him. To be able to absorb the whole hatred, the power in them, to be able to focus on Moscow. To the Poland greatest surprise, Poland, they run and sign a treaty with Hitler for them to divide and seize Czechoslovakia. As Poland is also standing today, hanging with the United States, trying to divide Ukraine and seize it for themselves. Yes, all these things is in the making. But the world that is growing today, feeding Poland, feeding the neo-Nazi in Ukraine to fight the war that they started from Hitler, that never accomplished. Never knew that Russia has never slept. Since that day, they are still awake. Watching every footstep of the West. Watching every movement, analyzing everything West does around them. Today, after Second World War, as Russia liberated the entire Eastern Europe up to Berlin, an accord was signed. Eastern part of Germany belonged to the Russians, while the western part belonged to France, Britain, America, Canada, the Allied forces. The West belongs to them. The entire eastern bloc of Germany belonged to Russia. But today, America have overstepped their territory. Normally, before anything happened within the eastern part of Germany, they must call Moscow. But gradually, that system has been overthrown. America is building military bases in eastern part of Germany. Not their western part. They have now overtaken the eastern part of Germany. Breaching every contract, breaching every agreement. The last people you will sign agreement with today has proven itself is United States. They never stand, they never respect, they never honor their words. The word of America has no value. It's like air that evaporates. It holds no ground. All the language they understand is dominate, conquer, and take over. Seize. Look at Germany today. Men looking at this background, every German supposed to be crying. But our chancellor and their colleagues, the ruling party of today, knowing that they cost Russia 6 million souls, knowing quite well that they cause havoc on this planet, knowing quite well that even though in United Nations Security Council, German status there is not German Federal Republic of Germany, it is the enemy of United Nations. That is Germany, that is Italy, that is Japan. These three countries in United Nations, they are still standing as the enemy of United Nations. They never fought. The political system of Germany of today has never put in any effort to rewrite the history, rewrite the status of Germany in United Nations. But they are jangling around. They are jangling around to move equipment to the same that will destroy, that will even cause harm to a Russian citizen. That shows you they never learn from their mistakes. That shows you that the West can never change. Germany, I have a question for you. How will you feel when your bullet penetrates a Russian soldier? Even though Russia wants to swallow Ukraine, will you remember your history and allow pin from Germany to wound any Russian citizen? I'm not talking of the West, because it is the West that created Hitler. It is the West that wanted to destroy Russia. But they want Germany to fight their war. They want Hitler to fight the Western war. They never feel free to send their military to confront so-called enemy of them. But they grow German to do that. But our politicians today, Akpan, welcome. Nadi, greetings. I'm upset. Knowing quite well, it's like tomorrow, German start moving weapons to Palestine for Palestinian people to conquer Israel. It may happen. I am not a prophet. Today, Palestine is crying. Knowing quite well what is happening today in Ukraine, I am telling you the gospel truth. One day, Germany will supply weapons to Palestine to destroy Israel for the second time. Because our people says, by their fruit we shall know them. Because the proverbs of my people says, from the smell of your mess, you will be able to fish out the taste of the shit. From what is happening today in Ukraine against Russia, I can be able to figure out that Israel of today, how many times have I called you? The weapon of German will stand one day to confront you. If you support them, if the world support the West to destroy Russia today under the platform of Ukraine, the world will stand up to see that the bullet of Germans will start killing the Jews again. That is the decree that I'm giving out today, May 9, 2022. The world may forget, but internet will never forget it. Ich wiederhole das auf deutsche Sprache. For those that don't understand English, let me speak in German. Let me repeat myself. Heute, das ist 9. Mai 22. Wir alle wissen, was hat heute 77 Jahre vorbei. Was hat passiert? Wir wissen das genau, dass Deutschland hat Russland, Sowjetunion angegriffen. Warum? Weil die Europäische Union, weil die West hasse Russland, weil die West hasse Sowjetunion. Aber die West musste nicht Sowjetunion angreifen, weil die haben Angst, die will nicht sterben. Darum haben die Hitler gefuttert, haben sie Hitler unterstützt mit aller Möglichkeit, ihren Krieg zu bekämpfen. Aber Hitler war in Russland, hat den Krieg angefangen. Die deutsche Waffe, deutsche Kugel hat 6 Millionen Russen getötet. Russen hat marschiert bis Berlin. Die haben uns versehen. Die haben unser Land verlassen. Die haben uns unsere Freiheit geschenkt. Und heute, wir unterstützen wieder die Neonazi in Ukraine, dieselbe Russen zu bekämpfen. Heute, USA futtert Ukraine, dieselbe Russen, das hat uns unsere Freiheit gegeben. Überleg mal, wie werden wir fühlen, wenn unsere Kugel die Russen Blut wieder über alle fliegen lassen? Wir schämen uns nicht. Wir sind keine Mensch. Israel, Jude, hör auf meine Stimme. Wenn sie unterstützt, dass die West ihre Träume in Russland schaffen, ich sage euch heute, sie werden aufstehen und sieht, dass die Kugel von Deutschland fliegt nach Palästina, dich zu töten. Sie muss heute meine Stimme hören. Wenn sie will das nicht sehen, dass die Kugel von Deutschland die Juden tötet morgen, blockiert, dass die Westen ihre Traum schaffen in Russland. Let me come back to English. If the Jewish of today support the West, no matter the propaganda, to succeed in Russia, I'm promising you that the bullet of German will fall upon the Jews again. Because history must repeat itself. America is using strategic method to dismantle all the whole Soviet symbols around Western nation. That symbol is not there just as flower. That symbol represents something. People died. Human being offered his life for the safety of the mankind. But America want to rewrite the history because America and Britain are very perfect in rewriting history. My people, share the video. Share the video. That's the only thing you will do for this video. Share this video to every platform that you love. Let this video go viral. For our people to listen, to learn from history. Africa, let me remind you, for those that will come across this video, never you support this game of today. All the whole people ruling the West of today are fascism. They are all neo-Nazi. Great-grandchildren of neo-Nazi. Let me tell you the gospel truth. The vice chancellor of Germany today, go and Google who his father is and whom the father worked with. It's not a joke. Go, I will not say the word here, but I'm telling you the Schultz that is ruling Germany today. Go and Google about his family background. Who is his father? Whom did the father worked with under which platform? Then you will come back and hold your head that all America is doing in Western world is looking for the great-grandchildren of those that work with Hitler and neo-Nazi, making sure that they bring them back to power. Yes. Moving them back to power position. Why are they doing it? Ezinne or Ezinna, greetings. Sunday, Udo, greetings. Akman, I greet you. Share this video, my people. That's the only thing you can do. They are feeding Ukraine. They have been feeding Ukraine since after Second World War. America have been feeding German neo-Nazi. All the whole German neo-Nazi is under CIA payroll today. I come across this thing that I'm telling you around 2008. I was still in school, preparing myself to take the class 10 exam when we fall into this information that all the whole neo-Nazi in Germany, as they are doing in Ukraine, they are also doing the same thing in Germany. Even, let me tell you, the neo-Nazi in Germany, in a normal sense, they are more aggressive than the Ukrainian own. And they are well equipped, waiting for the D-Day to strike. Maybe that's the reason why the German politicians are playing along with everything that America pushed to them, thinking or preventing Ukraine scenario to happen in this country. Because after Second World War, Italy and Germany don't want America to remain in this country. Buzo, greetings. Italy and Germany don't want America to stay, to put their military in this country. Do you know what happened? Stanley, greetings. America start bombarding terrorists, playing terrorist game, that terrorist suicide bombing. America start planting suicide bomb in various train stations, killing the citizens. America did it after Second World War. Go and search what I'm telling you. It's not propaganda. I'm not giving you fake news. What I'm telling you, the largest explosion that killed people happened in Italian Central Station. Go and Google it. Ask any Italian man. They will tell you. Before these people ask them to stay, so that they don't want to lose the life of their people. America is the #1 terrorist on planet. They have been practicing terror, not be today. And they made it clear, any German politician that will try to move any motion that will disconnect America from Germany, they have every right to assassinate that person on the street. It's open. Whatever I'm telling you, you may Google it, you may not see it, but dig deep, you will find it. It's there. It's there. Ruling, governing by terror. All this Western, you think that they are following America willingly, is terror. Terror. They are avoiding terrorists. This country is terror. This America, you see, is the #1 terrorist on planet. They are pushing our leaders with terrorizing them. If you invite Nigerian president and ask him one-on-one, why are you afraid of America? He will tell you they have terrorized Nigeria with nuclear bomb. Go and ask. I am not giving you fake news. They terrorize every country with nuclear bomb. I will nuke you and nothing will happen. And you know quite well they are nuclear superpower. Nobody can fight them. That's why they never allow the West to develop their own. The only Western nation that has nuke that is semi-independent is France. The only is France. England has been disarmed. Germany is already is in their pocket. Other ones are neutral states. The only country that has his own, even the country that made Israel what it is today is France. France is the country that gave Israel nuclear bomb. By that time, America was scrambling to destroy Israel. Before France tapped them that these guys have at least 2-3 nukes, so don't go there. France is the country that helped them. Yes. I'm telling you the gospel truth. The West are not following America, allowing their economy to imagine German government knowing that the path that America is leading them to is to destroy the German industrial power. Number one economy in Europe is now in shaking position. And all of them are following. Do you think that they took tablet somebody somewhere with remote control? No. America that gave sanction, that pushed Europe to sanction even though Putin's pint, are buying gas from Russia, LNG. The same America is buying fuel, enough quantity from Russia. The same America is importing fertilizer from Russia. The same America is importing everything unportable from Russia as I'm talking to you now. Then they will tell Europe how you are moving billions of dollars feeding the war in Ukraine, and Europe are rallying around, giving sanction to the highest level, killing their own economy. But the person that brought in this problem is America. It's America that blocked Ukraine not to sign the agreement, the guarantee that Russia need. America said no with Britain. You don't dare do that. You don't dare do that. For what? Because they are building Ukraine the way they built Hitler to fight their war. You know, they developed Hitler so that Hitler will go and conquer Soviet Union, so that all of them will step in and divide Soviet and pack all the whole resources. Everything is money. Resources is the war. Who care about Ukraine? They don't bloody care. Imagine somebody telling you, we will win this war with the last blood of Ukrainians. Did you hear that? Did you hear the logic? We will win this war with the last blood of the last Ukrainian. Not with the last blood of American military. No, the last blood of Western military. No, the last blood of Ukrainian citizens. We give the West victory. Oh my God. They don't hide it. They are saying it before you. Only that you are not concentrating, reading meaning to what they are saying. That is the problem we are having. They are telling us the whole truth of everything they are planning to do. Imagine the whole billion that has been moved to Ukraine. Where is the money? Where is that billions flying for? Do you know how many billion Germans have pushed to Ukraine? Who is eating that money? They are using Ukraine to whitewash money, and all of them are becoming billionaires with taxpayers' money. That is what they call oligarchy in the highest level. America is moving 33 billion to support Ukraine. But since Trump came into power, Trump promised the North American countries and South American countries $5 billion. Since Trump era till now, America has never given them that $5 billion. But you are moving 33 up to $40 billion to Ukraine. Ask yourself what is going on there. Where is those money? Where is those money? The money is floating back to the person that brought it. They will use the public pen to sign it. It will move to Ukraine and bounce back to their private accounts. They will share it. The highest oligarchy. That is what is going on. Imagine before this war breaks out. Quote me, most of you may know this person that I'm talking. One woman from America said that the resources in Russia is too big for only Russia to benefit from it. Not their own. They are not telling you about their own resources. The resources in Nigeria is too fat for only Nigeria to benefit from it. That's why they are choking Nigeria to open their market so that they will come to develop it, not to give you money to develop. They want to develop it themselves and pay percentage to you. Now, all of them are rushing to Africa because of gas. Ask the Nigerian government, who is developing the gas sector? They are jumping in to develop it and now signing an agreement on percentage level they will give to Nigeria. And the Buhari government is there signing it. He don't bloody care. What he cares is his own percentage that will enter his own account. The world is sleeping, walking into Third World War. Walking into Third World War. America, today, nobody is talking about the military bio laboratory that they built the whole Ukraine. Do you see how they operate? They have using nuclear bomb. Russia want to nuke the world, covering the whole laboratory. Look at in South America today. Go and Google what I'm saying, and North America. A lot of children are developing hepatitis that nobody knows where the sickness is coming from. A virus is now working like hepatitis, attacking children's liver. That is the sample of what they are doing in Ukraine. The world can never develop virus that will kill the citizens of the world. It is the money-making machine that keeps on developing laboratory that will develop virus, make it to wipe the world so that they will make paper money. Paper money is the problem. The only last thing blocking them, holding them back, pushing them back is Russia. If the world support these people to conquer Russia, if Russia win this war in Ukraine, the whole world will cry. The entire world will cry. Hitler did not come out to rule the world at the first place. Hitler grew, entered into power to chase away the Allied forces that are enslaving their people. But they hijack Hitler, start brainwashing him, start feeding him, and showing him the potential of seizing Soviet Union and becoming the largest. Everything that Hitler did was planted in his brain. Because his best friends were Americans. Ford is developing the whole vehicle the Germans were using was Ford. IBM was working with Hitler. General Motors was working with Hitler. A lot of American big companies were working with Hitler, giving him, securing every loan that he need. Britain is also there doing their dirty work, only for them to go and fight their war in Russia. The same way they push France to attack Russia. The same way Hungary and Austria Empire attack Russia. The same way the Spain did. Sweden, even though the Finland, everybody want to, even though Turkey of today, 7 times or more than 7 times attack Russia. All of them want, England attacked Russia. Go and Google whatever I'm telling you. You see the reason why Putin, after the parade, Putin walked on Red Square to the next area they want to go to show the West, my people will never kill me, because they have realized and identify whom you are. Share the video. Share this video. People need to learn. People need to learn. Imagine yesterday, Angela Merkel was preventing this war from breaking out. All the home money that this woman saved for 16 good years that she served this country is vanishing under, not up to, the new government. How long are they in power now? They are plundering the whole wealth that this woman saved. They are supporting destruction mechanism that will destroy the German reserve and destroy our industrial power and capabilities. And I'm here as a German to tell the German people, election is coming, isn't it so? I am SPD. It is our party that is ruling, but Rapia Kopo. Rapia Kopo means show them the way out. I am sorry, it's my party, and I swear to protect the integrity of German Republic. I swear to protect everything German. I did not swear to protect anything political party. Our political party, SPD, has been infiltrated by United States, and time for them to go has come. I think by next week or next 2 weeks, election is coming. Let's show them the way out. Let's start showing them the way out. CDU must come back. I am telling you the gospel truth. CDU should come back to power because SPD, I am sorry. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Choose. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need any infiltration. Working colluding with the people that want to destroy us. Telling us to even sanction the gas that gives us breeze to breathe. Sanction the project that Angela Merkel secured. Sanction everything development of German. No, SPD Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye. SPD, bye-bye. Out of office. Get out. As from today, I am calling on all Germans to vote out SPD. Vote them out. They are not qualified. They don't have blockers. I said before that I think a man should rule German, but I have noticed that every power lies on women. Ladies, women, this is for you. You protected this country for years, 16 good years. You grow our economy. You grow our industry. You grow everything German. You are patriotic Germany. Now I know that every power in Germany lies on their women. Finish. No plus, no minus. If SPD want to remain in power, they should give us women. I think this SPD should be the last man that will rule Germany. I have noticed that for us to go forward, we need women. Women should come back. Oh my God, why did I work against the woman that Angela Merkel wanted to hand over? Too bad. Share the video. Share this video. It needs to get out. Share it all over. This video needs to reach to many people. Was habe ich gesagt? Let me explain a little in German. Ich habe versucht zu sagen, dass die SPD of heute Unterstützung Amerika da versuchen, unsere Ökonomie, Industrie kaputt zu machen. Das ist die Regierung, die heute regiert in Deutschland. Die nächste Wahl, die kommen jetzt, ich denke mal, wir müssen wählen nur die CDU, CSU, anderen. Weil SPD wäre von Biden regiert. Es tut mir leid. Angela Merkel war die Chancellor von diesem Land vor 16 gute Jahre. Sie hat viel gespart für uns. Sie hat viel für uns getan. Sie hat unsere Ökonomie vergrößert. Sie hat unsere Industrie vergrößert. Aber innerhalb von ein paar Tagen, dass SPD dieses Land regiert, ich weiß, wie viel wir haben schon verloren. In jeder Ecke. Das heißt, SPD ist meine Partei, aber ich sage auf Wiedersehen. Ihr habt das komplett falsch verstanden. Wir brauchen keine Männer als Chancellor in Deutschland. Wir brauchen nur Frauen. Nur Frauen kapiert, wie man Land und Familie regiert. Weil SPD hat alles beweisen. Wir brauchen keine Partei, die die Regierung sitzt in Washington und regiert unser Land. Nein. Angela Merkel, ich werde dich nicht vergessen. Du hast deinen Anteil getan. Aber ich bitte zu lieber Gott, dass etwas wie du soll zurückkommen. Dankeschön. So my people, I believe I have said enough on international politics. Now I need to switch over to Nigeria. I believe so. So let me see. Let me remove this Russian. Let me see what I have here. Yeah, this one should go. So I want to switch over to Nigeria. So Yeah. We have to switch over to this place. Let me see. Yeah. Now, it's Nigerian politics. Most of you know this man. Who is this man? Hey, who is this man? I believe that most of you knows him. Let's play the politics of Nigeria. Who and who know? I think he's former Senate president. I believe so. Yes, he's former Senate president. So we must discuss him. But before I will say anything, let me bring in what I would like us to discuss about. Listen to him.
I cannot express how happy I am today that God has chosen for us to hold this meeting. Our desire was for us to meet about 2 weeks ago, but for the mishap in Shagari local government that claimed 29 lives. I called the chairman and drew his attention to it, and as compassionate as he has always been, he obliged that yes, it's important for me to go back to Sokoto to attend to that emergency. We accept your condolences. I've already conveyed same to the families of those who lost their loved ones and the good people of Sokoto State. I thank you very much for the privilege of meeting you this evening. Privilege in the sense that even the chairman himself had said it in his remarks, that some other aspirants wanted to come here, but you declined. That goes to show that possibly I'm one of those that you see as such, or one of those aspirants that you consider worthy of being before your presence. I cannot take that for granted. I thank you so very much. Chairman, in your remarks, you did say and exactly captured the situation of our country today. We have never been this divided. The fault lines have been overstretched, and Nigerians are wondering what they are doing in this country. I'll tell you that that is a general concern virtually in every nook and cranny of this country. Where I am presiding over as governor of the state, Sokoto, neighboring Niger Republic, and we have communities that are not more than 10 kilometers to each other in Nigeria and Niger Republic. And I speak to you, some of those communities, once it is evening, move into Niger Republic, where they can sleep with their 2 eyes closed, and in the morning, they come back to Nigeria. So I quite understand how precarious our situation is in terms of insecurity and displacement of people of this country. I have multitudes of IDPs in my state, and we have been managing very, very troubling and worrisome security situation in my state. But you know our limitations as governors. We cannot do much. Possibly the much we may only be able to do, and thank God quite a number of you have had the experiences of being governors. I can see Governor Mimiko, I can see Governor Boni Haruna. We are very, very limited in what we can do as governors. The reason being that the entirety of our security architecture is centralized. There's no microphone. Oh, okay. It's centralized within the purview of the federal government at the center. And of course, we know what's happening with the federal government. A few weeks back, I was asked in Yenagoa, or a journalist alluded to the fact that Nigeria is on autopilot. I said, no. When you are on autopilot, at least you are sure that you are being technologically driven and you may land or have a safe landing. That is not the situation of Nigeria. It's exactly what it has been described by the chairman. It's rudderless. We're in a ship without a captain. We're in a ship that is clearly sinking. And it behoves all of us, irrespective of whatever our leanings are, irrespective of where we are coming from, to all rally round together to rescue our country. And it can only be done by the collective and collectivity of all of us. People, first in the PDP, and the second layer, the general public of Nigeria, who understand the gravity of the situation of our country today. And indeed, even those who are in the system today but are not happy with what is going on. So we must all come together to make sure that we rescue our country. But we can only do that for us in PDP if we are able to, through our processes, and particularly our national convention, throw up a candidate that understands all of these issues, a candidate that understands Nigeria. I had cause to say that President Muhammadu Buhari is the president of Nigeria today, but between him and Nigeria is like a forced marriage, with due respect to my mothers here. He do not understand Nigeria. And Nigeria probably up till now do not understand President Muhammadu Buhari. Otherwise, how can, in a government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we can have from number 1 to almost number 9 without a representation from a whole geopolitical zone, from the president to the vice president to the Senate president to the speaker, deputy Senate president, deputy speaker, SGF, and chief of staff, and including the national chairman of their party. They don't have BOT, so I will not count BOT for them. None is from the southeast. None. And you expect people to be happy with you and be clapping for you, when there is a clear case of exclusion, which is a very, very important component of any democratic governance or any leadership at whatever level. You must include people, you must involve people, you must have people around the table discussing and taking decisions for their communities, for their country, before they feel that sense of belonging to that community or to that country. That's the situation of this country under President Muhammadu Buhari. We have never had it so bad, and the general economic situation of the country is also very, very bad. We know as of 2015, where PDP government left this country, and we know the situation today. Some of you may say, but you are part of those who participated in the process of the ouster of PDP government in 2015. Yes, I was. And the reason is clear. When my dear brother, Seidu Sambawa, came to my house in Apple Village in 2011 with the form of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan seeking for nomination on the platform of the PDP for me to nominate him, he is here. I did sign the nomination form of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in 2011 and participated actively in my home, in my local government, in my state, to deliver President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. I became the Speaker of this country soon thereafter, and we worked together with quite a number of you as members of his council. We had reasons to disagree, not because I disliked the person of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but because we disagreed as a house, as an institution that I was leading and providing leadership for, with some of the policies of the executive arm of government of our administration. And some saw it as a personal disagreement between me and President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And I had reason to disagree with that, and unfortunately, as we were building up towards 2015 elections, I had to leave and join the APC for us to now do what we did, work together to bring in President Muhammadu Buhari. But what happened thereafter? In 2017, 2018, I told so many of my political associates that I am disagreeing also with the way President Muhammadu Buhari was running this country. If you talk about ethnicity, if you talk about religion, myself and President Muhammadu Buhari are from the same ethnic background. We are from the same religious belief. But I disagreed also with the way he was and still is running our country. And I took the risk, coming from the Northwest, a sitting governor who could have won his election, possibly sleeping in his bedroom in 2019, but I took the risk and left the APC because I disagreed completely with the way he was running the government and joined back the PDP for us to work together to see that we rescued this country. So it was all about this country, nothing personal, nothing selfish, but all of it is about altruism, patriotism, and building our country together. And we worked together in 2019 elections. We all know what happened. We won the election as a party, but they took it away from us. And when some of my colleagues, 6 governors, came to me to appeal to me not to leave the APC, I told them that I have nothing personal against President Muhammadu Buhari. They said their concern for me is that I may lose election. I said, no. I rely on God Almighty and the good people of Sokoto State, and I assure you that by the grace of God, I can win this election in Sokoto State. They were very worried. I told them that any day I realize that I'm not adding value as governor of Sokoto State, I may as well, and I can, resign as governor and go back to my house. But I am disagreeing with President Muhammadu Buhari and you people in the APC because you have failed all of us. I participated in the formation of the APC and you knew my role. And they left without convincing me to stay behind. So as I said, it was nothing personal. It's all about our country. And I told them that President Muhammadu Buhari, as at then, had failed in his fight against corruption. That chapter is closed today. I told them that the level of insecurity will increase if President Muhammadu Buhari should come back. The 6 governors are leaving. They're in Nigeria. Some of them are still governors. And I told them that the general economic situation of the country may worsen and will worsen to the extent that exchange rate may get to $500. They are alive.
500 naira.
500 naira to $1. And I told them. We disagreed. They left. And I took my decision along with my people. And to the glory of God, we won the election to come back to the government house of Sokoto State. Even though it was a Herculean task, it was a running battle from the polling unit to the Supreme Court. We thank God Almighty who sustained all of that victory despite every effort, including declaring our election inconclusive, and then for us to actually win the election. So I have a fair understanding of the situation of our country right from that time till now, and things are getting bad. It is only when we are able to get such a candidate with the understanding of the dynamics of the Nigerian state, a candidate that has affiliations, associations, friendship across the length and breadth of this country, and not only those friendship and associations, but who listens and understands the issues, and who can assemble a team that can work on the Nigerian project for us to retrieve our country, for us to reposition our country, for us to rebuild our country, then we are not anywhere possibly better. But we must all identify such a candidate, and I believe that I possess those qualities. I started by my by my professional calling as a lawyer. I said by the chairman, I am a member of the Board of Benchers, the highest regulatory agency of the legal profession in this country, a life bencher for that matter. I've served this country as member of the House of Reps, Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Rules and Business, Minority Leader of AMPP Leader of the House of Reps, Deputy Chief Whip of the House, and I became the Speaker of this country, the 7th House of Reps, and served this country for 12 uninterrupted years in the legislature. I believe that I understand the issues about legislature very well. I'm now serving as governor of Sokoto State. I'm in my second term. And my brother, my neighbor, and a number of you who have been to Sokoto will bear me witness that we have achieved quite a lot in Sokoto State. We might not have been out there blowing our trumpet, but I dare say that we have done quite a lot in view of the resources that are available to the people of Sokoto State. We still pay salaries. As of today, we have paid April salary to our workers, irrespective of the fact that FARC had not taken place. We have paid our pensioners, and we are not owing any civil servant any kobo in Sokoto State. We are not owing our pensioners in Sokoto State. Yet we are carrying out a lot of very, very meaningful, impactful infrastructural schemes. Our healthcare is being turned around. Education sector is being turned around. Rural development is on course. And quite a lot is going on in Sokoto State. Take, for example, we have taken over 1 million pupils that are out of school children back to school. We are running one of the most robust girl child education program and scheme in Nigeria as of today. And our health indices are improving.
Members of Local State House of Assembly, please.
Sorry, that was technical glitch. That thing not even supposed to happen. I'm very sorry for that. That just happened now. But without wasting most of your time, let me on my camera back so that we will continue where the whole thing stopped. Now, Nigerians, you have listened to this man. First of all, before we go ahead, only 3 people shared my video today. Only 3 people. And only 2 people shared the video in various platforms where they we are operating. I am at the back end. Whatever you do to this video, I seize everything. Most of you do come here to tap knowledge and also run your own programs. I'm not against it. But it costs nothing to share video. It costs nothing to share videos, you know. So, but let me not deviate. This man that just mentioned that he has interest, this governor, current governor of Sokoto State. He's the only person. The reason why I played this video, the reason why I decided to play this video, nothing, no strange attached. I am not campaigning for him. I have not decided to choose anyone. But something touched me. He's the only person, for now, the only person that have come clean, openly to Nigerians. He's the only person. This man now. I know that people play politics. But even though the ones in the eastern part of the nation, they play politics, they do a lot of things with their people, they lie, they manipulate. But this man is the only person that have said the truth. That this government of Muhammadu Buhari is running under the platform of exclusion, excluding this tribe from this, excluding this. Imagine, I said it before, the first president since independent that all the Security Council of his government are his tribe members. All of them. So that should be an alarm. They are discussing your affairs, your well-being, your destruction, the takeover by Boko Haram without you knowing anything. And nobody owe you any explanation. Normally, the Security Council of the Federation you will find every geopolitical zones there. Because you can't buy one, buy two, buy three, and all of them support you to take over this colonization, this mass killing, and everything. Another thing, he made it clear why he disagreed with Goodluck Jonathan. You know, when someone is patriotic, you see that patriotism in him, not flowing money, not telling you the good side, the story, blah, 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 sweeping the other one under the carpet. He said, I disagree with Goodluck the way he's running the federation, which is not of the interest of the country. Maybe patronizing people for him to get leverage, and himself is against it. He decamped, joined the other wagon to demote the corruption, because this Buhari was preaching on fighting corruption. Do you get me? Thinking that Buhari is the Messiah that will stand by what he himself believes on. The same Buhari came into power and things start getting worse. Did he cut his words short before the camera in telling you the key point in Nigeria, excluding the Igbos from the politics of the federation, is the worst thing that you can be able to do. The people are complaining, you label them terrorists. The children were crying, you carry your gun and finish them. But there are Nigerians that are sleeping outside the country for them to sleep well. You have never moved anything to those territories. He said it. If you vote Muhammadu Buhari for the second time, $1 will supersede 500 naira. Is he not a prophet? Among all the whole politicians, is he not the one that have do 1 + 1 and understand whom Buhari is, knowing quite well that he himself is from that area? He's from that same area, but he don't believe in those things that they were doing. I am not campaigning for him. I said in my previous video, following what Muhammadu Buhari did, nobody from their tribe for the next 15 years will come back. In the next 15 good years, nobody from Buhari's tribe should come back to Nigerian power. Mr. Governor, you spoke well. I know that you understand Nigeria. I know maybe I don't know you well, but from what you just said now, you know Nigeria. Oh, Nas, good day. I know that you know Nigeria. But our people has a proverb that says, Ofu aka rota mmanụ, ya ezuo ọha. If one finger touches oil, it will affect the other ones. You have to go home and settle with your brother. But we, Nigerians, will no longer choose anybody from your tribe. I am very sorry. You said it. You said the differences between your Goodluck. You said the differences between your the same current government. You said everything that is happening. But for now, I have not seen anything that will convince me to preach for anybody to stand behind a Fulani man. Sorry. For now, because Buhari, not because of what is happening with the Eastern region or whatever. No. The way Buhari is managing Nigeria, no. Things are not work that way. That's all I have for you today, my people. I think I have tried enough. I have lectured you people a little on issues going on. Please, let's call it a day for today. Let me also think maybe there are other things we may be able to do together. Maybe I will go live through my mobile phone. Let's see. But for now, I will say thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you. Happy Victory Day. Hurrah.